is up, everyone, and welcome to a rainy Hong Kong. I arrived here yesterday. I haven't really filmed in the last few days. The day before I arrived, there was a typhoon that hit the island and a lot of stuff flooded. So I didn't film anything yesterday when I was here because a lot of things were still closed. I'm not sure what is going on today, if things are open, back to normal. It's Saturday night, so usually Hong Kong's pretty busy on a Saturday night. This is my 5th time in Hong Kong. High-speed police boat. This is my 5th time visiting Hong Kong, so I know the city pretty well. Sorry, somebody started talking to me. They saw me with a camera. So a few days ago, I was in Bangkok trying to decide where to go, and my options were China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. I ended up cutting out China because I didn't like the logistics of it. I actually have a 10-year visa and I can enter China without a problem, but I just didn't like the trip I was able to put together and the amount of time I had. Then between Taiwan and Hong Kong, I ended up picking Hong Kong because I've been to both before and I like Hong Kong better. So here I am. Unfortunately, the weather's not cooperating. So I don't know if I'm going to stay the amount of time I originally planned because I'm not going to do all the things I planned to do. It just doesn't make sense in this weather. So we're going to see what I can do and what I can see in the time I have and dealing with the weather issues. I might take the ferry across the water and go over to Hong Kong Island. I'm hungry, maybe get some lunch or something. I'm not really sure. This is the state ferry that goes from Hong Kong Island to Kowloon. It's under $1 each direction. It's a little bit cheaper during the week than the weekends, but still cheap. I think it was about 90 cents. During the week it's like 75 cents. It's an old boat. It takes about 6 or 7 minutes to get across the water. I'm on Hong Kong Island now. There's a lot of these covered walkways, and if you keep going in this direction, you'll get to the escalators in the mid-levels, which is an area of town with a lot of restaurants, but it's a lot of residential, higher-end residential. There's also a lot of office buildings and things like that on this side. And you have these covered walkways. There's quite a few of them over on this side. It's good in situations like this when it's raining. It's also nice when it's really hot and sunny. Louis Vuitton, Tiffany's, a few high-end stores. They're really fond of the double-decker bus here. A word of caution, if you've never been over here before, there are a lot of hills and stairs. So just be prepared. So this street is actually quite busy on the weekends for partying and drinking. But I don't know if I've ever been here this early. It's very quiet. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. This is the mid-level escalators, and they go up towards the mid-levels, the neighborhood, the mid-levels, but they go towards Victoria Peak. They're nice because there are a lot of hills here. and it's covered walkway, so covered from the rain, the sun, whatever. This is the area where people like to take pictures with the classic Hong Kong skyline in the background. There's some professional photographers here, and they'll take your picture for a couple of dollars. I think it's like 20 Hong Kong dollars, which is about 3 US. It's a little bit busier now. It seems like everything's kind of open and back to normal. There's some people singing karaoke behind me, I think. Or I don't know if they're doing it for money. It's not very good. There's the ferry that'll take you across to Hong Kong Island. I guess 20 Hong Kong dollars. There he is, Bruce Lee. The Hong Kong skyline in the background. The rain's finally slowed up a little bit. It's been raining pretty hard all day. It's still raining. This is my room in Hong Kong. It cost me $31. It does have its own bathroom. It's in like a big building, and there's a whole bunch of different guest house. There's a couple different ones like this in Hong Kong, but it's an expensive city to get a room. So this will do. It finally stopped raining at night, so I went out, took a walk, had some dinner. This is what I had. I like spicy food. It was good. After dinner, I went over to Temple Street to the night market. This is a night market in Hong Kong. It's open every night. It wasn't open for a few nights because of the floods, and it's not even fully open now. But basically what they have is fake bags, fake shoes. They have toys, tourist stuff, a lot of junk. It's worth walking around, checking out, seeing if there's anything there you're interested in. But on this night, it just wasn't like it normally was. It wasn't really busy, and most of it wasn't even open. What is up? And today is my 4th day in Hong Kong. It has been raining pretty much the whole time I've been here, at least during the day. It's raining right now. I'm currently walking on the Hong Kong Island side. I came over here for lunch, figured I would take a walk over here. I don't walk over here as much as I walk on the other side because that's where I stay. I've stayed on this side, on the Hong Kong Island side, a couple times, but never in this area. I don't even know if there's hotels over here. At least if there are, they're not in my price range. So tomorrow I am planning to leave. I was planning to leave today, but I didn't book anything in time. I wasn't really sure where I was going to go. I have it narrowed down to either Osaka, Japan, or Shanghai. in China. I've been to both of them twice before, but I have to be in Tokyo in a week. So these are the two that make the most sense based on location and price. Maybe Osaka makes a little more sense because I could just take a train up, a bullet train. But I'll decide later today. I'll book something and I'll leave tomorrow. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do the rest of the day. It is raining again. Maybe there's a museum or something I could go to that I haven't been to before. I'm not really sure. But let's see. Maybe I'll find something to do. There's a museum over here also. I've been inside it before, but to be honest, I have no memory of what's inside it. I did go into the museum to get out of the rain for a little while. You're not allowed to take video, but I was able to take some pictures to show you a few of the things inside. It's just a lot of random stuff. So if you want to go, check it out. So I'm down at the waterfront and they do a light show. I think it's called the Symphony of Lights. Every night at 8 o'clock. It's music and the buildings do synchronized light show with the music. So let's wait. It should start in about 2 minutes and check it out. After the light show, I went back to my room and I booked a flight to Shanghai, China. The next day I got up and I went to the airport and I got on the plane and went there. It was my third trip to Shanghai. I've been there 2 other times, so I knew the city fairly well. Unfortunately, the weather was bad in Shanghai also, so it was raining the whole time, and I lost all the footage of my trip there. So here's a little bit on the screen now, and that was taken on my cell phone, and I didn't lose any of that. After Shanghai, I booked a flight and went to Tokyo. Again, I lost all my camera footage of Tokyo, and there's just a little bit on the screen from my cell phone. This is my 4th time in Tokyo. It's a city I really do like. That's why I keep going back. After Tokyo, I got a flight and went back to the United States. I got a few trips that I'm thinking about taking now. So thanks for watching and hope to see you soon.